This week's episode of the Deckchair and Yumz podcast is brought to you by 100 Years in the Future. It's the year 1921. Northern Ireland has just been formed. Would you like to go into the future and find out how everything's changed? Everything's different. Babies don't smoke, women have the vote, and homosexuals can get married. But one thing you can count on is nationalists and unionists fucking hate each other's guts. If you go to ... on your Enigma machine, you can get 25% off your first Deckchair and Yumz merchandise today. I made this up on the way here. I like this voice. Play the bloody jingle. Yeah, what's up, motherfucker? Yeah, what's up, motherfuckers? You're all very welcome back to the Deckchair and Yumz podcast with me, mutant, ginger, ugly, fat fuck Mickey Bartlett, and the most handsome man in the room, Mr. Connor Keys.
Thank you very much.
Dolled up on his fucking Giacomo short there.
It's not Giacomo.
What is it?
No, it's not
Borton?
Giacomo.
Is it Borton?
Maybe important.
That's
nice. As my good friend tells me, as my hey coach.
Your hey coach?
Hey coach.
What's hey coach?
Hey coach. John Candy, Cool Runnings.
Ah, why? That's Jamaican though, isn't it? You're like, hey, Cool Runnings, man. Hey, Samba, man, you dead, man? Hey, I'm dead, Holmes.
Hey coach.
Your fucking impressions are shite.
Oh, they're famously shite.
Hurrah, coach! Are you ready to be in a bobsleigh team?
Hello, coach.
I can't do it either. That's too hard. That's hard to do a Jamaican impression with just the words "hello, coach."
Yeah, thanks.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
But thanks for
even
slagging
still.
me out. But
Still
yeah, so
very, like,
every time he sees me,
hey, Holmes, do you want to get into bobsleigh, man?
yeah, every time he sees me, hey coach.
Do you know you're going to hate this?
Probably.
I haven't seen Cool Runnings. Yep. Haven't seen it at all. Haven't seen Beethoven either.
There have I, but
I haven't seen Cool Runnings. Seen bits of it. It's never. If I want to watch a 90s thing based on ice, I'll watch the Mighty Ducks. You know what I mean?
My duck's alright too, yeah. But no Cool Runnings.
Right. The only thing I've ever seen John Candy in is probably Home Alone in the JFK movie. Haven't seen Planes, Trains and Automobiles.
What?
Yep. I keep going, I must watch
You're
these.
a comedian and you haven't seen one of the most
you're a
iconic...
comedian, you haven't seen that when you don't watch stand-up.
No, but I mean, like, most iconic comedy film. Like, it's up there with, like,
I mean, it's not up there with, like, The Naked Gun. Or,
okay,
you know...
Naked Gun's just Police Squad, you know that?
Aye.
But
what's Naked Gun 2.5? The sequel to the movie. And it's hilarious. So...
yeah, don't get me wrong, very, very good. But
Planes, Trains and Automobiles is just fucking The Odd Couple. If you want to go... I haven't seen that either.
I was going to say, how?
Just pull that one out of a hole, we'll do it.
Because they're an old couple.
I watched a clip of... I don't know if I talked about this last week. The Incredible Burt Wonderstone.
Mm-hmm.
Did I talk about this last week?
No, I don't think you did, no.
So, I haven't seen that full movie.
Okay.
I've just seen a clip of that where Jim Curry drilled his own head. And I think it has to be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
It was a good
It
show.
was phenomenal.
Yeah. I'm still reeling from the Cool Runnings thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, man. I haven't seen Cool Runnings. I haven't seen the movie about the Jamaican bobsleigh team.
I don't know.
Arriba!
I don't know where he's from now. I don't know. Is that
That's
Speedy Gonzalez?
Yeah, I'm doing Mexican.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm sorry. Was my impression not good? Oh, I'm sorry. If my...
See, we're always fucking fighting now. I think
we have got a real coupley stage. Like,
we're getting to the point now where we need to have a divorce.
Take that fucking thing away. Go to my man's house. Don't try to phone me. You get your eyes off them. Nothing to do with you.
I'm touching them again.
Yeah, you'll fucking see how you get on after a week of blue balls. You make your own fucking dinner. What's the worst thing you've ever said in a fight with your other half? Have you ever fucking like unleashed? No. Have you ever said anything and been like, oh fuck, I should have kept that one secret?
Don't think so. No, we've never had a row. You know, like a row. We've never like. No.
Sorry, neither have I. I was wondering if there's any.
I don't think
any
so.
stonkers in 20 years, like.
No, I don't think so. I think I might have called her a cunt once.
Aye.
But that would have been way...
I would say you and Emer could fight and had the fight finished in about 4 minutes.
Oh, it's done. Oh,
Kind of full of fuck you. Right.
we don't.
We'll
Like,
go
there's like I know mates who are like, oh, I'm fucking getting a silent treatment the last 2 days. I'm like, what?
Aye.
What is that to live? Is this
I
fucking...
can't deal with it. Like,
No, we would have it if we have a major row, and we don't have major rows. But if we had a major big one, the silent treatment would last about 3 hours. Max. You know, it would never go overnight ever.
that's a good healthy way to live, man. Shouldn't go.
It shouldn't
go to
be
bed and
built
fight.
up.
Like,
No,
yeah.
definitely not. Never go to bed fighting.
Aye.
We kind of, I don't. If we didn't have Ruby, we probably would fight a bit more.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? But we just don't have the fucking time to fight.
I don't have the energy.
Fucking rage don't have the time to fight.
Aye.
Or the energy, yeah.
There's a couple of times I've been like girls I've gone out with where we've had a fight and got into bed. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking huff too. And then I just start laughing. I can't deal with it.
I'm not.
I'm too fucking simple to. Because nothing annoys me enough to like lie awake angry.
Anything in the world. Nothing annoys me enough
Aye.
to go. I can't sleep or I can't. I can't settle.
I've got into bed like in a bad mood with a girlfriend and then been like, oh, I need a fart. And then I'm like, I'm howling laughing.
Ice broke. Yeah.
It could be anything. I could be like, listen, you killed my ma last night, but you know what? I had the fart there, so all's forgiven.
It is. It's something there about, you know, and I don't know if it's longevity or something, but you kind of get, I don't know, you get used to each other to know that's going to annoy her, and she knows that's going to annoy him. You know what I mean?
Do you do anything? Do you ever do that thing where you'll do something to annoy?
No.
My ma does it all the time. There's times I look at my parents and I go, why the fuck have you two for the wins?
Exactly the same from like, Amanda. I like to the point I go, that can't be healthy to want to live like that.
Aye.
To want to fight all the time. I just, that's no.
Aye, fucking hell. Like.
and again, it's one of those things the next day they're like, well,
Aye.
like,
my ma used to go
you
through
were
a
going to
thing.
stab him yesterday.
My ma did this thing for a while. And I say a while, we're talking a couple of years, right? Where if we, say for example, you took a glass of water to bed and you didn't bring the glass back down the stairs, she'd put the glass in your shoe. Right? It's fucking mental case. So if you left a cup or, God forbid, a fork, right, anywhere, you'd go to put a shoe in, there'd be a mug in your shoe.
I'll have to remind you didn't bring the cup down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she would do things like, I remember I left a cup in the computer suite one time and she took the cup from the computer suite and put it in my room. And I was like, you could have brought it downstairs. Like, you not.
But that's not the principle, Mike.
I know, but then the worst thing is I go, well, I'll show you, see how long I can leave a cup inside of my bed for, because I'm not bringing any fucking women into it. At that point, it was 15. Obviously, there's women coming in and out. It's like Trafalgar Square.
You know what I mean?
It's like Piccadilly Station. So it's like, she's never done. Fuck's sake. The thing hasn't rested. It's glow in the dark.
Fucking Coxford Circus.
Coxford. Oh, okay. No, think.
No, you're too late.
I know. Yeah, Grande Central Station. No, it's not Grande at all.
Not Grande.
It's definitely it's not a schlong, it's a Schlidium. But that went on for ages, right? You'd find stuff in your shoe. Until one day,
Which is genius, I have to say.
Very genius, yeah,
fucking genius.
Until the day she was vacuuming and left the Hoover line in the hall, and I was all, haha, you can't just fucking put the Hoover under her pillow.
You did.
I was running at the time she used Padre Pio to get the shed out of the toilet too. Like, so a lot of weird stuff goes on in the Bartlett household.
I like your poor mother is trying to keep a fucking clean house.
I know, God love her. Like,
And then you put the Hoover underneath.
put the Hoover under her, but like, how do you like it? I can be fucking.
You're fucking
immature
sucking the
as
life
well.
out of her. That's what you're doing.
Fuck, it was not bad. No, yeah, it's good. There you go. Anyway, this was a good podcast.
Yeah,
it
maybe
feels weird because we did it late last week.
Yeah, we were kind of late, so we were
kind of like, fucking hell, what happened this week?
nothing.
I was at a barbecue yesterday
Yes.
in Andy from the Bonneville's house.
Oh, very nice.
Motherfucking can smoke a chicken.
Beer can? You ever do that? No.
No, there was sausages though. Thought you were talking Jamaican again there. Sorry. Nah, man. No be a can. Him do the chicken in the barbecue.
Oh, beer can. Fuck you, annoying. I don't like to be crying this early in the fucking podcast.
Is that where you stick the beer can up a chicken's ass? That's a waste of bear. Do you know what I mean? It's also the wrong way to drink it. If anything, you should get the chicken the beer before you kill it. There you go, make it.
Any last wishes?
Fucking don't kill me. Fuck up.
beer can chicken. So you just stick it up with whole. Well, you can buy a wee thing to make it stand up because it's supposed to moisturize it. And the chicken's all
lovely.
lovely.
Good with cooking a can like an aluminium tin in a fucking chicken's ass. That can't be good for you.
Oh, sure, it's the same as putting it in a roasting tin or a fucking, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be an aluminium roasting tin or whatever. You know, it's not that. It's as long as the tin's open.
Oh, right, because then it's going to fucking
it'll explode. Then you have shrapnel for
I
dinner.
think my dad tried to make one of them once, but I made a cheesecake.
Oh, what flavour?
Lint chocolate, my friend.
Oh, lint too. That's a good one.
Made a cheesecake block on Saturday night.
Nice.
And I won't lie to you, it was the only reason I went to the barbecue.
Oh. Now, we've had this conversation before.
I know you're going to be all those are the real cheesecake.
Was it? Or
No,
just not?
it was
Philadelphia
and chocolate all mixed together.
just mixed together, yeah.
Set overnight.
Skills.
What's the difference between a real cheesecake again?
You bake cheesecake.
So talk me through this again. What was it work? So
It's a different recipe. Like you're not just putting that into the oven. You know, it's a whole different recipe to it. Like. But it kind of comes out like it's solidified for a start. So it's like,
and there's cheese in it. There's cheese involved in this.
Yeah. It's still
Philadelphia cheese.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all that. But there's a different recipe to make sure that it bakes as opposed to just melts, which will happen if you did.
It sets.
Yeah,
melting is where it gets runny, but it sets like it gets.
But if you put what you made yesterday into the oven, it would just melt.
Right, well, that's why I didn't do it. You see, put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
So it didn't melt.
Yes.
And then it comes out as this delicious, chocolatey, creamy. I mean, 500 calories a fucking bite.
Yeah, and I was sort of, I didn't know where you put it there when you came down today. I don't know where.
In my belly.
In your belly. Oh,
tell you
okay.
it was embarrassing.
Okay.
I went and bought all the stuff for the cheesecake. Didn't realize how much it was going to cost.
Yes, expensive.
Yeah, because
especially when you're going to Lint.
My original plan was like, I'll buy like 2 cheesecakes worth of stuff, make one for our ones, me, and then one for the barbecue. And then I got enough stuff. I was like, oh fuck, I've only got enough for one. Put it through the counter, self-checker thing, and it was like fucking near 30 quid. And I was like, we're only getting one. And then,
what are you buying?
Those were the Lint chocolate. So it was a
30 quid?
Yeah,
because it must be in your drink as well.
No, because it was like, it was basically 4 tubs of Philadelphia cheese.
Oh, right, okay.
2 milk chocolate bars, 2 dark chocolate bars, a fucking thing of truffles. The Lint truffles.
Oh, yeah, okay.
To decorate.
Oh, I like.
And I didn't even decorate fully because I had a bit of a hangover then Sunday morning. I was like, yeah, I'll fucking do them.
And you did this all yourself?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I actually did do it by myself.
And
yes, my girlfriend, who is basically a trained chef, was there being like
supervising.
Supervising. But I did it all myself. I was even on Instagram doing my biscuits. No,
so I don't want to go.
It was still me by myself. She wouldn't even let me take credit for it. I was like, "You did that." She was like, "No, you did that."
But I don't want to go into your personal life. But are you now one of those couples that brings dessert to a gathering?
No, it was a kind of.
Normally you would have brought a deck of beer.
I brought 2 decks of beer. Right?
Good man. I was thinking fucking.
Here, hold on. I'm not turning up with a cheesecake.
I was getting fucking worried there, going, Jesus Christ.
Tell you what was worrying though, right? So I got
a bottle of Slur for you.
Got into the house. I'm in the Black Cat Club WhatsApp group, which is a Black Cat AGM, right? Was the reason for the barbecue, and I was like, lads, I'm making a cheesecake, and then Andy's wife, I forgot, is celiac.
Okay.
So she was like, well, I can't have any, and don't make a chocolate one because chocolate gives Andy migraines. So essentially I made a cheesecake to bring round to their house just to show them.
Excellent.
Look what I did. Not for you. Not for you. So I had a couple of beers yesterday. Fucking the cheesecake went down a treat.
Nice.
And
did you give any credit to the other
half?
half?
I said it was hers, and then she was like, no, you did that. She was like, you did that, big boy. She was like, here, you look at that big muscly man, can cook as well. He's the most handsome man on his podcast.
Smash my biscuits.
Connor. Cream my cheese. Churn my butter. No? That's the Northern Irish version of the Bake Off, where the double entendres are not doubles, just a single entendre. Fuck out the oven. Here, my arse is wet. You mean soggy bottom? No.
It's a wet hole.
That is there. You have some dumper. What? I mean, jammy Dodgers. What? Period sex. What?
Did you want to hear the other day? Jabby Dodgers. Did you hear that?
Jabby Dodgers. Is that what anti-vaxxers are called?
I thought it was fucking brilliant. That was brilliant. Jabby Dodgers.
Jabby
Dodgers. That's deadly.
That's good. I like that. I fucking like that.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so cheesecake went down well. Okay, happy days.
What do you call a Jamaican biscuit maker? Wagwan wheel?
Me don't know.
I made that up. Your Jamaican accent is like a character from Father Ted. Oh, me don't know, Father. I hear you're Italian racist now, are you? Me not like that, bumbleclat.
You're the rasclat, that's what you are. And the worst thing about it is...
Don't worry about a thing now.
Every little thing will be fine.
I did. I shot him. The sheriff. I shot him. I did. The deputy. No, it wasn't me. No, I didn't do that. No.
The sad thing is, out of the two of us, I do believe I'm the only one actually been to Jamaica.
No.
Yeah.
You didn't know though. You thought you were in Tipperary. These Cork boys are all black. My lot of dreadlocks right in West Cork.
Wagwan bye.
So cheesecake went down a hit. Had a lovely barbecue. What was the point of me telling that story?
Because we're done to talk about it. And very short period of time. And was that the only day of drinking over the weekend?
No, I went to the pub with Andy and his wife on Thursday as well.
Oh, okay.
And then had a couple of drinks Saturday night. So, had a couple of beers yesterday.
So,
and then in the middle of the night, drank a 2-litre bottle of Coke. I was real thirsty and I couldn't be asked to go downstairs.
Maybe. Happy days.
Had a couple of edibles and watched the Kaminsky Method.
Any chance your ma left that bottle of Coke lying there, just up there?
That's in my shoe. It's in my crock.
Puts a 2-litre in the welly.
Oh, that's it's actually a sex move in our house. Get the welly on. I get the bottle out.
2 litres for you here.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. Go on. Don't stop.
I said, you know when you have a wank, it's like you put Mentos in a bottle of Coke. I can't stop it. Bye-bye. I can't stop it.
That was the fruit ones too.
You can't call them that anymore. It's LGBTQI plus. We know
I was going to say,
we're
okay.
woke. We know this. We're allies.
I was going to say, we'll call them the coloured ones, but you can't say that either. So I don't know.
But they would.
What do you do with the ones, the Mentos that aren't mint?
Let them get married. They're Mentos too. They're the same as you and me, Connor.
Oh, that is Mentos.
I love them sweets now. Homosexual life choice tellers. Really nice, man. Not to be confused with anus burst. Because you can't be derogatory at all anymore. That's what this world's coming to now. You can't even call them fruit pastels anymore. You have to
My granny's partial to a wee bit of homo cake. She loves it.
a bit of fruit cake. Oh, right, okay. Sorry.
I know.
I don't know what. I go weird.
Well, don't know what happened.
I don't know if I'm hungover.
No, don't be saying you're hungover because you know you're not.
I'm not.
Because we know on this podcast when you are.
It's a different story. Like,
just by the people who are watching definitely know.
I'm very, very glad that I only had a few beers and food during it.
Yeah.
Because it did hit that point. The rest of the lads, they all went to the pub last night.
You didn't go?
I didn't go.
Hello,
I was a responsible young man.
Under the thumb.
Not even that one. It was more a case of just I knew that I was putting weight on as I was sitting there. Like as I was eating that cheesecake, I was like, I'm getting fatter each chew. Not that I was chewing much because I don't.
I'm sitting here thinking about it and getting fatter.
I'm at that point, man. My metabolism was sort of. I looked at a milkshake one time.
Yeah.
Because I spent all week in the gym. Like, was doing my DDP yoga and all again during the week.
Oh, you're back at yoga.
Stretching myself out. Just I'm doing yoga in the evening, gym in the morning. Was eating well all week. Got to Saturday night.
Tore the arse of it.
Here, I'll tell you this. Don't drink lemon gin, right?
Oh,
a revelation.
lemon gin?
Aye. Here's the problem.
And yet you put lemons in gin? So the two of them don't go well together as a type of...
It's not that. It's the case of... I don't know, but I like to be able to taste the spirits I'm drinking. Right? I know there's not much of a taste of gin, but I like to be able to go... Just to have a wee bit of a... you can taste
And
that.
I'm the opposite, going...
More mixer. See, the problem is then I end up with the lemon gin. I was like, you can't even fucking taste that. And I was just like... And it was like the time I drank... When I got sent that fancy gin, and I drank that with the grapefruit tonic water, and couldn't understand why I was drunk by the end of the first one. Because it tasted really nice. And I was like, that juice has made me steaming. Because yesterday I woke up dying.
Oh, no.
Fucking...
And how much of it you have?
A fair amount of it. Like,
I thought you were going to say I just had the one.
I mean, with a 10 glass.
That would do it, Mike. That would do it,
it was more a case of just the Was it the lemon, did it?
That was the lemon. Of course it would.
Aye.
It's always the lemon. Like the people that used to tell me it's the fags gives me a hangover. I think I made him in the 14 pints of stout.
Yeah.
Might have had something to do.
Jarlath Reagan has a class joke about that.
that right?
Whereas mates, he's like, I don't know. I was so wasted last night. I don't know what it is. And Jarlath's like, I think it was the volume. He's like, no, I think somebody spiked my drink. There wouldn't have been time to spike your drink.
Oh, this. Yeah, so I still haven't got that pub yet.
Have you not?
No, I haven't got in for a pint. I've been sitting and dreaming about...
Well.
I love the way you just shoved your cock in front of everyone. Well.
It's been a long weekend. Did you take a lock on Friday night, would you?
Friday night. No, I can't do anything on Friday night, but I can do next week. Next Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I'm free.
Here.
Oh, no, I have to go to Belfast Monday night. I'm stay overnight Monday night.
Where are we staying?
My wife's we got a voucher for hotel, so we're going up to a hotel for the night because we got a bit of respite.
No fucking respite that night anyway, huh?
There'll be no podcast that day, bye.
Are we not in the podcast then? No.
Well,
It would be nice you could have fucking asked them.
let me tell you.
So let me tell you, so if you're getting respite, if you're going to hotel Monday,
Yeah.
we can maybe do the podcast at Tuesday. And if the weather's nice.
I just can't stop looking at your bulge.
Thank you. It's not even a bulge. I don't have I have a camel toe, like. It does get bigger with the fancy people, but you're safe.
It was your belly I was talking about.
You fucking cheeky bastard. No, second patch of your hole. Do you try to go to the pub? Me and James go to the pub then, fuck you. Well, ride your wife.
What's your wife in inverted commas? What's that about?
Fucking, I don't know what that means. Well,
Not really. You know something I don't know.
Have a good night.
No, it'll be. Do you know what'll happen? It'll be dinner at 6 and sleeping by 7.
Deadly. I love that.
Just pure fucking respite and recharge.
There's something.
But look, we can do it during the day. On the Monday, we'll go that night, like so. But Tuesday could be the one.
See, I mean, we could.
I have a spare bed for you.
Well, I'm going to say what we could do if you wanted was do the podcast during the day. I could meet you in Belfast and we could go for a couple of daytime pints. Not to ruin your romantic Monday away with your wife, but I do like Emer too. Like,
Well, it's me going home to Emer and going, listen,
yeah, I know, yeah.
Mickey said he could join us for pints.
Aye. Emer already thinks I'm gay, so
Yeah.
if you go home and be like, here, Emer, Mickey wants
Can
to
Mickey
come.
join us in the hotel room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to
Poor
be...
Emer's going to be thinking, oh, geez, we're going to try an Eiffel Tower. Well, Arc de Triomphe, the shape was.
Fucking Marble Arch Caves.
The dark edges.
That's just her muff.
That's just
Like, fuck, she doesn't listen. But hello to my daughter who does. So anyway, listen, oh, sorry, you all right?
That's every so often you say something dirtier than anything I could ever think of. And I don't even know, because Muff isn't that dirty, but whenever you said that, I was like, fuck's sake. It's like the time, remember the time we were talking about fucking licking vaginas? And you went, why you do it lying on your bed? That wakes me up at night. That flashback. No, Connor, no, get out of the bed.
Breathe, Connor. Try it. You can just put it in your pocket of air. Give me a straw.
She ended up getting a flap.
Oh, fucking snorkel
What are you
mask.
trying to make me come eating watermelon down there? What are you?
What do you put the watermelon in here for?
Just keep it cool. I was going to dry out.
Spit out those seeds.
I just thought of something to score.
We're waiting.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm thinking, oh no. Because I don't even know how I got there.
Oh, I love them ones.
But in my basically there's a joke about sandwich toss and sun-dried tomatoes. You can fill the rest in yourself. Doesn't seem like you did that up there. Leave it out in the sun. No, you hating it up there for you. I hate myself.
That's not easy. So yeah, apart from that, that was a weekend. My weekend was very uneventful.
Right.
So.
I know I've done nothing all like since Wednesday. Apart from drinking, making cheesecake and drinking.
Yeah, no, I replaced drinking with smoking. That's pretty much my weekend. It's been Smoking fags, of course, because it's nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal.
Deckchair
Happens
Yumz
in this podcast, yeah. And when I said about taking edibles, I just ate edible things.
Yeah.
Crisp sandwich.
Tables. You know what I mean?
End tables.
No. Oh, not the middle ones.
Oh, you only the middle table, sure. You couldn't eat that. Fucking Jesus Christ, you had to starving.
Absolutely.
Babies down after you're eating the whole table.
Only savages eat the fucking middle part.
I thought you said sausages there because I'm hungry. I forgot. Okay. Is there? Are you coming? Are you going to come to the outdoor gigs? Or are you? I'm asking in front of these.
Can't do the first one.
Do the first one, Bomb Bridge.
I can do next year's ones. I can do them. Yeah, I can do that.
Next year, Holy Grail. Because just should say they are selling pretty well. So Bomb Bridge is all but sold out.
Yeah, get on that.
Todd's Leap is sold out, all but sold out. Now, if you're living in the Antrim direction, Tomb and the Elk, you might get the finger out because there's plenty of tickets left. Because I think
here's the thing. I know from living in a culty town, inverted commas, is that there are certain pubs.
I farted.
Did you just lean forward there and fart?
Yeah, I can't. I'm at that age when I can't just do it. I have to let it out.
Right. Okay. But you need to lean as well.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I can't fart. I can't fart and walk. You know this, don't you? I can't walk. If I have to fart, I have to stand still and like really not shit myself. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, of course.
Do you ever fart in lumps? Were you red lumps?
I've sharted before, yeah, but I mean, I was walking with it. I had to stop.
Right. No, see, that's why you sharted. If you'd have stood still and thought about it, use the force, Luke. You hold it in like one of the Beatles. That fucking was very Beatles. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. That's not a moon.
Tom was pulled into the station.
No, you're Jamaican.
That's what I was
Were you
doing.
trying to?
I was trying to be. Oh.
You sure?
Yeah.
So I thought you were trying to be Ringo when it came out Jamaican.
No,
now, Conor, tell the truth. I won't get angry.
I
tell the
was
truth.
not trying to be Ringo either. I can do one impression. The impression of a fat man in the buffet. That's it. That's all I can do.
What's your impression of Fat Man in the Buffet?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't start now. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I want to go get you a buffet. I really want. Do it again.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh my God, I wanted to give you a hug there. I swear to God. I think I want to be a father now. That really fucking got into me.
Hit me deep, baby.
Oh, fucking hell. My wee heartstrings. Played a power chord on them. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry about that.
In my head, you know, you play it now. Oh, fuck.
See you on the other side, bye.
We laughed so hard to get my sore neck.
Oh. Yeah.
Aye, fuck. Let's do the questions because that was delicious.
Yeah. Much like your cheesecake, bye.
I can't hear.
I still can't believe then that you brought a cheesecake that none of the hosts could have.
I mean,
After
everybody
being
else could have
told
some, like,
that the host.
well, the thing was, I'd already bought the stuff.
Oh, a £30 worth. You weren't fucking wasting
I
that.
wasn't going back to the shop. Excuse me, can I return this chocolate because nobody likes it?
Because Andy gets migraines.
Aye, Andy gets no hand. No, I had fully intended because I had enough left over to make 2 smaller cheesecakes. I thought I could make a wee just plain vanilla one or something. And then I just got hungover and didn't do it instead. Just didn't do it.
That'll do. Yep. No, he doesn't. Right, okay.
Aye, let's get into some fucking questions.
Right.
I want to get a cup of coffee.
Will you come have a night on the piss with me next time you come to Australia, Mickey?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Next time I get to Australia, I'm drinking with fucking everybody in Australia. I've missed you that much. You
says-
didn't see me in the paper yesterday, did you?
I'd seen you posting it, and I was like,
the Sunday World. Me and Andre Shukri.
the problem is you have to explain to people. I was like, oh, Mickey was in Sunday World. What did you do? And I was like, no, it's for comedy.
For comedy. I know. It is one of the papers.
It is. Because the only person in my park that was ever in the Sunday World was the boy that put his cock through the fence for the dog to lick. Right? So that was our claim to fame for the Sunday World. So whenever you say, fucking Mickey was in the Sunday World, what did he do? There was a cat involved in the thing on.
The cock came through the fucking fence and the dog went, oh, Jesus.
All you can eat.
if you can eat it now. It's one of those papers where it's like, this week in the, like the TV ads, this week in the Sunday world, Johnny Adair, new evidence suggests that Johnny Adair murdered everybody at JFK's funeral. Also, Daniel O'Donnell's lifestyle. Because he does have an art. He's a fucking trying to find me. I bought it.
Father Brian Darcy writes this week about
Then there's Daniel. It's like he's in the middle of it going, isn't it mad all these people killed one another? Jesus, Tara.
So the answer is yes.
Then they're still fighting over the bonfire. Jesus. Magella, get me a gin quick. I'm fucking sweltered.
He says, I live in the Hunter Valley. Google it. It's a good spot for day drinking. You are invited too, Connor. Oh,
that was a lot of things that a lot of people I know do that in Australia. They go wine tasting.
Oh, right, okay.
Where it's basically you pay this, but it's like you just go and get fucking doomed.
As you would, yeah.
You're supposed to spit the wine out, but they're like, I just swallow it. Like, apparently that's one of the best days you can do out.
Right. Well, so you have a place to go.
Yeah. See, that's one of the things I have been asked about this about going to Australia. My manager was like, can you sleep on people's sofas or get spare rooms? And I was like, there's enough Irish people out there. I reckon I can just go, here, where can I stay? I'll be grand. So
you'll be adopted, different family
it just
every
shows
night.
You the damage that COVID has done to even comedies that I now have to fly out there and sleep on sofas. I'm a national treasure. Well, I'm telling you, one day there'll be a limited edition Mickey Bartlett Fiver, and it'll be worth more than the George Best one. You wait and see. I've been in the Sunday World and had several appearances on Radio Ulster.
I mean, the resume speaks for itself. I mean,
the BBC have me on speed. Well, they don't. They just have my account details. Not for the license, but.
Oh, I'm just gone. I think it's tissues. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Wagwan by yours. That's what I wrote on there.
No, did he actually write that in?
Wagwan by.
Fuck, so he did.
Yeah. Currently living in Australia. Might have to move back to the UK in 5 to 6 weeks. Where do y'all advise at the moment? Seems like everywhere is keek. Can't move back to Belfast as a few boys want my knees. I don't know. Where would you go? If you had to move to England, Scotland, and Wales, where would you go to?
Scotland.
And which city?
Glasgow.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Or one of the ones near enough to Glasgow that's a bit cheaper. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
in between Glasgow and Edinburgh would be ideal.
Yeah. Like somewhere like that.
Go to Glasgow.
Sorry.
When's the first time you were stoned to the gills? Where was it and where did you get the weed? Oh.
I remember vividly.
Okay. Oh, your first time?
If I already knows, no. I'm nervous with that.
I'm just worried about mine.
First time I got really stoned was at uni, and on a Tuesday night, right? This is a long story. So the Tuesday night I get into my first ever grown up fight.
Oh, right.
So what happened was, and this is how the night started. We had bought stink bombs at Halloween. Right?
Of course you did, because you're in uni.
Because we're in uni. Halloween night in uni, I was drunk and in bed by 7:30 because I beer bonged a quarter bottle of vodka. Because even at that point, I didn't realize that just because the bottle's small doesn't mean it's not fucking 37% or whatever vodka is. So didn't use my stink bombs. So the stink bombs then became we always playing pranks on each other. Basically, one of my mates, my bed, you could lift it up and there was a storage underneath it.
Right.
He set a stink bomb he lifted it up, put a stink bomb on it, set it down. So when I sat on the bed,
release
stink bomb went off. So I was in the kitchen ironing a shirt, going, you fucking scum, mate, right? And there were proper sulphur, really stink, the liquid ones, the big glass ones,
Jesus,
rancid, like. And everybody's laughing. I'm going, my clothes are going to fucking stink, you bastards. And then they all laughed, walked out of the hall and went, ugh. And I was like, that's what you just get, you fucking, right? So anyway, we had all decided to go out and not tell my mate's girlfriends where we were going because I wanted to have a boys' night.
Okay.
There's only one pub that everybody went to on Tuesday night. So obviously they landed at the same pub. We were like, how did they find us? So we were in the toilets, ended up in a fight. My mate Paddy, who could fight, was beating a guy into his pish and fighting another guy who was on top of him at the same time. My mate Chris, who's about as thick as that bottle, like he's just a wee wiry fucking. Right. I seen him get picked up, like he's in WWE, and then bounce off the wall like Neo. And I was like, oh fuck, here we go, we're gonna have a fight. Then I saw a big fist in the bottom of the toilet. Right. Turns out it wasn't a big, it was just very close to my eye.
Okay.
The sucker punch, and I was sucker punched, right? So then we're all getting through out of this pub. Everybody's going, get my fucking coat, get my coat. And my mom bought me a new coat for Christmas, like a big duffel. I was like, please don't take my coat out. If I get blood in this coat, she's going to fucking kill me. We go outside. There's about 12 of these fellas and me and 2 of my mates, right? So Chris ran into the middle of the fellas. Right. I'm running after him going, Chris, don't do it, don't do it. Chris immediately disappeared into a cloud of fists and feet. I run in, picked him up, ran out with him. They were still fighting. I don't know who. It was like a cartoon, right? Chris is going, let me at him, let me at him. I'm like, your nose is broke, go home. There's a point where I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Spun around to fight some guy, realised he was massive. He punched me, the Eddie Murphy slide, my lip went right. Paddy got a fucking hiding. Like,
oh, no way.
There's a point where, like, I think his girlfriend was laying over his head, and they were really beating the cons, like, with the phone, the cops, all this sort of stuff. So the next day, we're all like, my lips like fucking that, Chris's nose like here, Paddy's just fucking, there's still cartoon birds going around his head. And I was like, we can't go out tonight, like, because I have a spot. Right. So that night, then we just rolled a big massive blunt. And the three of us, because we were the war wounds, we were like, you aren't getting any because you weren't in the fight.
Only for the
medicinal
recovery.
Yeah, and sitting on Paddy's bed, they're just fucking like, man, this is being stoned's all right. And then everybody started coming in to see what we were like stoned. And then I started panicking. And went into my own room, put on Fight Club on the wee fucking 12-inch portable TV. And that was a bad idea. Just started spacing out like, nah. Like, so yeah, that lasted a couple hours. Good night.
That's oh fuck yeah. Fight Club's not, well, it is actually a good stoner movie, but not when you're out of it.
Yeah, it was, do you know, like, you're so stoned I couldn't even sit up?
No,
like,
it's not enjoyable.
I remember like sitting up on my bed. The TV's like here, I'm sitting up watching it, and then I ended up like lying, but my feet were still in the sitting position. Do you know what I mean? Like, my feet were still dangling off the edge of the bed, and I was like, fucking full Stephen Hawking, just like, my eyesight means a lot to me.
Well, my first was the same in university in London.
Where everybody talks like this, boy. I talk.
Me and weird thing happened to me in the sense that I was I don't know what it, well I assume it was a form of discrimination, but I don't know what it was. But basically, I was I first second day at university, and I had walked into the place with a black girl, and the two of us were chatting, and I was from Ireland, blah blah, and we went into the lecture, and then went to the canteen or the food hall. And she was beside me in the queue. She was chatting to somebody else, and she was beside me. And we're all in the same class, you know. And I thought, okay, this is how you get to know someone, blah, blah. And she's chatting to me in the line. And I'm like, okay. And then, I'll never forget. Then I go off, and I go and sit down at the table, because they're going to come to the table. And then they all go to another table. I was like, you fucking bastards. So I ended up being friends with Ahmed, right?
Right.
Because Ahmed suffered the same discrimination.
Right.
So me and Ahmed,
this sounds like the start of a really bad joke. An Irishman
and a Muslim, and Ahmed was the biggest stoner that you'd ever meet. And considering obviously the Muslim faith, and he was telling me, you know, his dad's fucking so against it because, you know, trying to be traditional and all that sort of stuff. But he smoked non-stop. So we're in the middle of Eltham High Street, South London, and I've had a smoke. And I whitey in the middle of Eltham High Street at about 1:30 in the daytime. You know, London buses and everything going. Now, I found a Wendy's.
Right.
Which I devoured, I think, everything on the menu. And still wasn't
coming out of it, like?
Still wasn't coming around. Ahmed had, fairness to him, stood with me while I fucking was white, sitting on a bench in the middle of Eltham. And he, fair play to Ahmed, he stayed with me the whole time. He got me onto the bus that takes me to my house, and after I'd wiped up all the Wendy's off me,
oh shit!
I got to the bus to my home, and then when I got off the bus, there was a kebab shop, right? Because it's London. Like, so I was like, "Fuck, I might try a wee kebab." I've never been as sick in all my life. I to the point where I just ate till I was sick, but it was because of the munchies. I just got couldn't stop. And that was the fucking worst experience ever, because it's 1:30 in the daytime, say on Wednesday or something. So the high street is fucking heaving.
And you're just fucking
I'm just sitting there, not white. I can't even move. And he's standing over me going, "Come on, Connor, let's go." And I'm like, "I can't go anywhere."
There's nothing worse, man. There's nothing like.
Can you take me to Wendy's?
I still think the worst experience I ever had, I talk about it all the time. The time I ate it in Australia is the worst time I've ever had on any kind of substance.
Right.
Just like, fucking, what is this? Like,
yeah, well, this was 2001. So Ahmed was
had to leave the country in September.
Ahmed's getting it was when we started in September. Like that's what I'm saying, the second week into it.
God,
No, that's exactly what was happening.
That time.
Yeah,
like,
and then he was
getting
getting serious shit. And
Was that why they set his own table?
I don't know if that's where they thought, well, he's fucking Paddy, so he's a terrorist, and he's a Muslim, so he's a terrorist.
Right.
Put them away. Or I don't know what the fuck it was, but we ended up then, becoming friends because we were the outcasts in that sense. But it was weird that the English just completely, you weren't English.
Aye. Are you still in touch with that, mate?
Yeah.
Are you closer to him or me?
Well, you're closer to me now.
Yeah, that's right. Ahmed, you had your chance. You had your chance. No. You had your chance. No. Anybody? No.
So next question we have. I could hold that in. Oh,
It's joking. Oh,
no.
fucking,
I don't know which one we're going on. I'm gonna go across now. I see.
It's just remember trying to make that joke work, and thought it would have been funny to be like, "Gee," as in you had your chance.
And then you felt it.
But I used jihad as in that's kind of what a lot of that war was about, was
No, I get it.
that you had your chance. But obviously, not only was it not that funny, I've used it before. I'm just really sorry that I've hurt everybody, especially you, and especially you, Ahmed, if you're watching. I didn't mean that. Sorry for what's happened to you and happened to your people after that illegal war.
He was from Tottenham.
What? He's from Tottenham?
Aye.
I remember thinking Ahmed must have been an international student. And that's my own prejudice, that I should know more.
Yeah.
I really want to correct that, so Ahmed, me old China. Can't say that anymore, can you?
That's it now.
Me old Mandarin.
Me old Asia.
Well done, the football. That's the best sound effect we have on that fucking board.
Yeah, Lena?
Yep.
Want to find out? I was like, I'm going to have so
It
much
does
fun
make you
with it.
see, even trying to pretend you're going to cry, it makes you feel like you're going to.
You really want to get into it. And
next
there's-
question.
Yeah. Because we had a masturbation story, which I thought we could have done. Get our patrons to send us in masturbation stories, and we'll read them
Here,
in that.
what are we, the BBC? All right, Jimmy Savile, chill the fuck out.
No, because somebody had sent us one voluntarily. It was such a good story. I thought that would sound good over that, and then I thought that could be a segment.
Aye.
Could be the masturbation.
Well, there you go.
station.
If you want a segment, if you've got caught,
Segment of
if you've got caught wanking, let us know.
Well, of course, yeah.
Aye, don't
Only
just,
if you've
don't
been
just,
caught.
aye,
Don't tell us about.
don't
times
just
you
tell us
haven't
about a
been
class wank.
caught. Well, hell yes, one day, boys.
That was one time fucking hit me in the chin.
Had hand cream and everything. Didn't you know?
Fucking pressed the gooch, and all of a sudden it was everywhere. It was like I dumped a homosexual into a thing of Coca-Cola.
Right, I'm going to try it with this story.
Okay,
this
right,
story.
okay.
Right, okay, we'll try it. Now, this is a weird one, and I mean, I was.
Fuck it, just do the questions. I want a cup of coffee. Come on.
Fuck up. Wait a second. Wait to hear this. Wait to hear this. Wait to hear this. Right.
Why does it make me uncomfortable to think about somebody wanking? And I'm like, I talk. Do you know what I mean? Okay.
Right. So after listening to your podcast about wanking time, I thought I would give it a go. I was listening to your podcast on the way home from work and knew that when I got home I had a duty to fulfill. Now with 3 young kids, alone time with Madam Fist.
He did it with 3 young kids.
With 3 young kids, alone time with Madam Fist doesn't come around too often. So when I went through the front door, I told the missus I was dying for a shite. So I bolted up the stairs into the bog. I was sitting on the toilet at 4:19 p.m, dick still soft at this point. So I turned to the usual video of my stepmom and stepsister going at it, and I got vigorously pulling at the shaft to see how quickly I could get the love juice out of me. I swear I could see smoke at one point. It was pulled asunder. Then at 4:24 it was all over. I tell you, there's nothing wrong with my prostate as I hit the back of the sink like I was clay pigeon shooting. So there you go, lads. 5 minutes from soft to Viagra falls over the sink. Obviously, keep this anonymous as I don't want my whistles giving off every time I go for a shake. Thank you for that. Clay pigeon shooting. Oh. I think we found a new segment. I swear to God, the masturbation station should be every week.
Oh, jack off a Nori.
That's us.
Madam Fist. Fuck. Whoever the fuck that was, if I ever have kids, will you be godfather?
Oh my god, we love our pet. We love
Fuck me, Pink.
Right, where are we going? Right, hi gents. Having been recognised as the looker on the podcast, I have a fashion-related question for Connor. Oh, thank you very much. A few years ago, I saw Mickey in TK Maxx. He was dressed like Biggles. You know, the World War II pilots. He even had a silk scarf on, so I couldn't speak to him.
That wasn't a silk scarf. Your ma's knickers are stuck on my teeth.
As the obviously fashion-conscious one, Connor, has it been your influence that's turning things around for Mickey's dress sense?
I'm wearing a Vans t-shirt and a pair of fucking Daisy Dukes.
No, would be the answer. But honestly, if you can ask me, I only said it was handsome. I had nothing to do with fashion. As Mickey will tell you, my fashion sense is non-existent.
Do you know what this? Right, there was a guy one time in Lavery's Comedy Club. I've told this story a load of times. Was wearing a fucking World War II jacket and kept it on him in the audience all night. Mm-hmm. And I went to town slagging him off. And then 2 weeks later, I bought the same jacket because let me tell you, in a cold winter morning, you put one of them on you, it feels like you're being cuddled the whole way down the street. So now I have 2 of them. So if you need a World War II jacket. They're fetching.
I would say you would do quite a bit of selling on eBay if you had a chance. There's probably a lot of drunk purchases that you could get rid of very handy.
I was in my friend's apartment last week and his wardrobe is tidy and there's about 4 things in it. And I was like, this is why I don't have a house. Mm-hmm. Because I've got 4 different colours of this t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? I've got that. But I think a lot of that's, there's a genuine reason behind that from like being used to being away so much gigging. You just need loads of clean clothes.
Yeah. So you're always
you know so you need to have something during the day, something clean for a gig.
And then an emergency one in case something happens before you go on the gig.
Exactly, yeah. So that's why I've got a million black t-shirts and a million fucking, same pairs of shoes and fucking. But yeah, I think it's hit a point now. I'm going to need a fucking Marie Kondo it.
I read out
or whatever. Oh gosh.
Right. Any other guests coming onto the podcast soon? The one with McCann was hilarious. We talked about this before.
We said about last week. Yeah, it's just getting people up to Doma.
Yeah.
Potentially, there's no reason why
there's
not.
no reason. Somebody else said, I asked McCann this, and McCann again. I asked McCann this, and seemed to be a decent question. What are your 10 rules for life? I guess I combined Deckchair and Yumz 10 rules rather than 20 rules from 2 different people. Can be as serious or as daft as you like. Stop telling me what the fuck it can be.
Fucking right. There only is one rule. Don't talk about life. No, that's Fight Club. I mean, nothing.
10 rules. 10? You don't give us one.
No? You only need 5. Make your bed. It goes wipe, check.
White fold check?
White fold, yeah, fuck yeah. Sorry.
White check fold.
Wipe check fold, yeah. Wipe check fold is good. Wipe check fold. I don't know why.
That'd be a great band name.
It's like, I'll be gone till November. It's wipe check.
Check your jeans. Right.
Yeah, make your bed, wipe check fold. Smoke weed every day. There's a lot to be said for 10 push-ups in the morning. And
avoid assholes. Unless it's your own.
Or a lover's. Avoid consent.
Avoid assholes, yeah. Whatever word you want to call assholes, cunts, whatever, dickheads. Avoid people that are assholes.
Aye.
And sometimes you're stuck in you're stuck in a situation where you're just with an asshole and you can't get away. Yeah. And but even then, figure a way out of it. You can get out.
Exactly. It's definitely the kind of thing. Like, you can be in a situation where an asshole is basically taking half your money every month.
Yeah. But I don't mind you doing it. That's all right. It's grand. Like it's I'm more of a community type person. I mean, that's the way I am.
You're very community oriented, so you're not telling the tax man about it. Anyway.
Who have we got? If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Well, nobody'd ask me that.
Aye.
What would they think you'd done?
Oh, something drunk.
Something like, would it be something stupid? Like,
something really.
It wouldn't
really
have been anything dangerous, or it wouldn't have been.
No, it wouldn't be like. No, it'd be something absolutely like.
They're not going to go, fuck, wanted to murder somebody. It would have been.
It'd be like, I bet you he's tried to fucking.
Yeah, I bet you he was doing parkour over people's front gardens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've never been called an injection too fast.
You were a ninja like that night in Belfast, yeah.
It would be something. It'd be something like involving my willy, but just me and my own, and nothing sexual.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? It'd be like,
A victimless crime, yeah.
I bet you he fucking he smushed his willy up against the shower door and then realised it was the front window of the house. Do you know something? Drunk on my arse out.
Indecent exposure.
Aye.
Yeah, well, I can tell you what they assumed.
When you got arrested?
Yeah. They assumed I got arrested for weed, and they were right.
Yeah, mine would be like, I bet you shouted 4 on a golf course and then tried to shit in the air. It'd be something like that. I was caught with a sparkler up it again.
Right. Will there ever be a cook along live with Connor where he shares his recipe for bolognese sauce, which he started on the birthday agony hour? I don't remember starting that. Yes, there will be. Well, surely. I need to go back and watch that and see what the fuck. But I can imagine. Yeah, okay. I can. Yeah.
I'd love that sausage. It's just mayonnaise and balls, isn't it?
Yeah. It's but the cheesy ones. The
cheesy ones.
I think we could do a live cook along because I know we slag, but I know you can cook and I can cook and we can do. Yeah,
I can cook.
You could do dessert. You could do your cheesecake.
Man, it's the kind of thing where I'm like, I love cooking and I can pick it up very easily. If you were to go right, do this, it'd be class.
Yeah,
but if I have to like. Sometimes I can't be asked reading the recipe, but if you could show me how to do something, I could like photograph. Like I know how to do this now.
Right, but could you memorize a recipe once you've done it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's all you need, really. If you figure out that,
I love like cooking on.
That'd be good, actually.
Because what's that one that Bert Kreischer has that sort of video he does? Fuck. It's actually really, really good. Where he makes like 2 comedians. He'll make them food, right? And they just sit there and he cooks for them, and then they all eat at the end. That'd be good. I think that'd be a good fucking shout.
To look into that, actually, yeah.
Something to do during the summer. Yeah.
We live barbecue.
Here now.
Because I have the smoker now. Did I tell you that?
Right.
I bought a smoker.
That's what we're doing next week. Whenever.
That's all right.
Tuesday.
I bought a.
Fucking even. What? You come back. When we're doing the podcast Monday?
Uh-huh.
You're going to go to Belfast Monday night, come back up Tuesday. What about Tuesday if it's a good day? We'll just have afternoon beers. And we'll do a wee fucking barbecue carry on. Are you doing anything Tuesday? Could you film us making a barbecue for the crack?
There.
Should have said in front of
beer can chicken?
Yeah. We'll do that bacon chicken thing you like. It's called a cock on a blanket. Cock on a duvet.
Oh, that's fucking deadly, right? Oh, that sounds like a plan. That could be something there. Yeah, thank you for that. And we never thought about a cook along. We'll figure out how that would work. It could be dangerous, but we'll see. Right. What's the worst date you've ever been on? Connor, you can definitely answer this, as not all happily married date nights go to plan. What is a date night?
Remember that all fell asleep staying in dailies?
Aye.
That's the worst one I've ever been on. That's not the worst date I've been on. Actually, that's a lie.
I forgot about her.
Aye. I've been on a couple of like, get me the fuck out of here. Like,
that's right. You took her on a date to a gig you were doing.
I was 23 and I was like, this is going to work.
I'm 23.
I was young as fuck, like. And
you were in dailies now, was there? So it had to be at least 24. She might have been, and it wouldn't have been the first year.
24, 25, then it was early on. I know I didn't have my own car, but
I forgot about her. Oh, no, I actually felt really bad for you that night.
Aye.
Like, I genuinely, because I know, but I felt really bad for her too, because it was like a nervous thing, and she didn't know what she was going to, and you just know somebody you meet that sort of tanks up in advance for the Dutch courage, and then it hits them.
Yep.
And then she's sleeping in the comedy club.
Yeah. During my set.
At the bar.
Yeah. During my set.
During hers. I think that's the worst, probably.
That was a bad one.
Yeah. You could forgive most things.
Yeah.
But this in your comedy.
I was like, here, you bitch. Even the sound of other people there should make you enjoy yourself. You cunt.
For me, it was more back in the day of, it wasn't necessarily a date night, because I didn't do date nights. It was more just stupid drunken stuff.
Aye.
And making a show of myself.
Aye.
And then she get embarrassed because I'm making a show of myself.
Yeah.
Not really show her, but making a show of myself. Which is usually what I did with drink. Whether it would be like coming home with no shoes or something. You know what I mean? Just random weird things that, like, how did that happen? I don't know.
Aye.
But yeah, no, I don't have any major. I'm so lucky, and I've said this to you before, I've never had to suffer that.
The whole dating thing?
I've never, ever in my life had to have a date.
I remember once,
Even with my wife, I've never, again, it's just never been, it's just not done.
I remember once going on a date with a girl and she spent the entire night telling me what I was doing wrong with my life and with my career.
Nice.
And I was
nice.
like,
yeah. And there was a second date, obviously.
there was actually.
Was there?
Yeah, she's a good kisser.
You'd do anything for the ride, boys, I swear.
It wasn't the ride, just a bit of curtain.
Just a wee bit of curtain?
Yep.
Fuck, you put up with some shit to
Man,
get a bit of
I'm
curtain.
I'm not that mad about the ride. There's nothing the
You're
ride
more of
gets
a sensual.
you. Not even that one. You can just fucking ring one out.
well,
But I do love a Kurt. I love an old Kurt.
A Kurt's not bad now.
Kurt and a cuddle.
Haven't
all
had a
over it.
Kurt in 20-something years, but I remember they used to be good.
Aye, love a Kurt. Love an old Kurt now.
Mate.
Take a bit of foot there. Kurt a bit of foot there.
a wee bit of foot there.
And I like it when girls make this noise. When they're trying to swallow your balls and all.
Oh, I thought it was just...
I like whenever the girl's going, I'm going to eat both your legs too. Come here to make him a nut. And a cuddle afterwards.
I thought it was a noise they made when you
I like walking
you
through.
took your top off?
No, I like walking through a park, holding hands with a girl, and really getting to know her, you know, and then going around a fence and just fucking. Do you know what I mean? I like it when a girl just gets me for who I am as a person, and then squirts on my chin. Yeah.
That was you on Saturday?
I like it whenever I say, listen, do you want to go Dutch? And she's like, what? I'm like, do you want to go Dutch? And she goes, what do you mean? And I go, I want to fuck you in the asshole. Do you know what I mean? Just a nice, cute thing, like. Do you know what I mean? Cute stuff. Do you know what I mean? I like walking along the beach with a girl, like both of us holding our shoes, just letting the sand get between your toes and letting the waves lap against your feet, and then taking her around a dune and just fucking sand up her dude. I like that. Do you know what I mean?
Taking handfuls of it?
Yeah, just fucking taking handfuls of it.
Like you're doing a fucking pebble dash. Fucking get that.
I'll show you a sandwich. Never mind shaving, I'll give you a smooth flaps. You fucking get them together like a sand belt. That's the kind of cute stuff I'm into.
You're an inspiration to the...
I like it whenever a partner comes home. Do you know what I mean? And I've like candles lit, and then like I've maybe dinner on the table and a glass of wine poured. And I'm like, listen, there's a bath upstairs, and we're going to shit in it. Cute stuff. Do you know what I mean? I like looking into a woman's eyes and just whispering really slowly, I'm going to thumb your bum. Cute stuff.
You're going to what?
Thumb her bum. Cute stuff. It's called shit hiking.
Shit hiking. This is getting fucking worse. Oh, right.
I like it when girls are cute as well. I don't like to have to be the one that does all the sort of cute work.
No, you want a girl to be cute to you.
I like it when a girl's like, you smell, you just look really nice tonight.
Yeah.
And then she looks at me and goes, I want you to choke me in front of your man. Cute stuff. Normal cute stuff. I'm into. You know what I mean? I like poetry.
Oh, fuck.
Roses are red, violets are blue, stick your dick up my ass. Cute stuff.
A wee haiku.
Yeah. I like it when a girl like opens a packet of love hearts and goes, oh, look at that one. And then she shows you it and then just spreads her legs open and the fanny falls out of her pants.
Oh,
like
yes.
a predator's mouth.
Oh.
It's cute stuff.
Like a broken heart.
Ah, it's just cute stuff. You know what I mean?
Like the predator. Oh, my Lord. Right. Hi, boys. Question for Mickey. Did you see the news this morning from cities in England? They are adopting these e-scooters as a way to stop people using their cars. There have been fuckwits, though, flying around knocking blind people over and their guide dogs, robberies, and people being hit by cars on them. My question is, what antics are we to expect from the people of NI when we get them? That will be a fucking scene. Like.
First of all, the e-scoots is what you get me take ecstasy. I've been told. Bad shit of it altogether. Yeah, I think that. Stara that. I think it'd be a disaster because you remember whenever they brought out those city bikes here, and the first thing somebody did was just like rent out loads of them and throw them in the lag. Like
we don't. Yeah, we are we're a strange bunch. Like.
Cycle lanes, more like cycle paths. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do things like that very well. We're very. Yeah. I wonder, is there a psychology behind all of the fact that one half thinks they don't belong here, one half thinks they do. You know what I mean? That's where people go, we don't give a fuck about the place, so they just wreck it. You know what I mean? That like the younger ones just go, I don't give a fuck. Is there something to that? Is. Because like you wouldn't get that. Of course, you get crime in Dublin and all the rest, but the city, Dublin City, wants itself to do well. Whereas Belfast like, I don't give a fuck about you.
No, but I think there's a lot of. I suppose any anywhere in the UK or Ireland, you're going to get the most working class places are the places that will destroy themselves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for some reason,
absolutely. Yeah.
why is it the poor people that run out and set fire to their own house and protest?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I don't. Yeah.
The shit to get it up. I would imagine.
I'd love a go on one.
When you think like. Considering the relationship some people in Belfast have with the law enforcement,
Aye.
I would say there'll be a lot of fucking eggs, a lot of like, chases through botanic gardens. And when the cops start landing on those fucking hoverboards, but that's it, it's done. We're all,
yeah, I can't wait to one of them. That was supposed to be 5 years ago, 2015.
That's right, and it's still not happened. Hi lads, keep up the top quality stuff. Did you see the videos from Liverpool? A group of lads from Dungiven over in a stag do fighting with the bouncers. Bad day for the bouncers. Oh no,
I haven't seen that now. We'll have a wee check.
That. We'll get a wee look at that.
Bring it up, James.
Dungiven over a fighting with the bouncers. Oh, bad. So obviously they give the bouncers an awful trimming.
An awful trimming.
Which doesn't help for the rest of us going over there or something.
While bathroom.
And that's it. That's our last question. Well, I think so. I'm going to do a refresh without deleting like I did last week. I think it's our last one. So if anybody comes in after this, it's too fucking late. Yeah, that's us. Thank you.
David. Well, oh here. But this we look at this.
Oh, this is the fight. Oh, the bouncers got. Okay, well, us watching it on. We'll not be able to.
That's great for an audio podcast.
You're a wanker.
Anyway, thanks very much for listening.
That whole time.
Ulster Hall shows are on sale. The outdoor tour is going to be on sale. Connor's going to come on some of them.
No, I'm
maybe.
not now. I'm not going to fucking eat them.
That's right. You couldn't handle
Stick it up your fucking hole.
Stick it up your.
Take your beer can with you.
Here, I love you though.
I know you do. I know.
Like you're my best mate. Don't tell me actual best mate though. So yeah, we're going to watch this video later. We'll maybe post it up on the post. Fuck me.
Yeah. No, we can't post that because that's shared. There's boys is reared in buttermilk there. Like, you know what I mean?
Jesus,
just fucking baiting lumps out of them.
Look at that.
Oh, Bouncer's running away from him. He's out. Oh, that. Right. Yeah.
I'll take the short of any man's back.
Coke.
Look at his mate there who's not getting involved but is trying to get involved. Is that a woman getting involved?
Woman's pulling her right, okay,
Christ.
this is just audio commentary.
It's
We should
getting
release
crazy,
an audio commentary.
Yeah. Here, if fucking Snoop Dogg can cover Logan Paul, we can cover this.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks very much. Tell your friends, leave us a review, but not a bad one, because go fuck yourself. Bye bye. Cheerio. Good night. What's up, motherfuckers?